Good morning, dear students. Students, today we are going to do question number 3 and question number 4 of practice set 4.3. And again, I am repeating, you should know all the properties, that is invertendo, componendo, dividendo, alternando, and last one componendo dividendo, because these properties are useful in solving these questions. Okay, so you should know all these properties properly to understand this exercise. Okay, so let us proceed to today's lecture. Okay, you can see third question which I have written here. This is given to us and we have to find out this ratio. Okay, so what is given to us? 3a plus 7b, 3a minus 7b is equal to 4 upon 3. So this is clear that numerator and denominator both are same, only the difference is of sign. So in this case we are going to use componendo dividendo, because in componendo dividendo you know a plus b, a minus b comes. So here let us apply componendo dividendo, and students understand it properly, because componendo dividendo you are going to use in next question also, that is question number 4. So see how I am using componendo dividendo properly. Okay, see, whenever you are using componendo dividendo, use brackets. In first bracket write your numerator plus denominator. Okay, so what is your numerator? 3a plus 7b, denominator 3a minus 7b. Okay, same way here also, but here in between minus sign will be there. So numerator minus denominator. Okay, so whenever you are using componendo dividendo, use this way: numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator. Now what is here? 4 upon 3, so this becomes 4 plus 3, 4 minus 3. Okay, now in the next step, open the brackets and whenever necessary change the sign. Okay, this is 7 upon 1, because 4 plus 3 7 and 4 minus 3 1. Here you have to open the brackets, so these things will be as it is. Here 3a plus 7b, now minus sign is there, so change the sign, so this becomes minus 3a and this becomes 7b plus 7b. Now in the next step you can cancel plus minus, so this is 7b minus 7b, this is 3a minus 3a, so you can cancel this. Now what is remaining? 3a plus 3a gives you 6a. Here 7b plus 7b gives you 14b, because 7 plus 7 is 14. And in your right hand side, what is there? 7 upon 1. Now in the next step, transfer this 14 and 6. So 7 upon 1 already is there. Transfer this 14, so this comes in the numerator and your 6 comes in the denominator. Okay, now what we are going to do? Cancellation of this. This is 2 3s are, and this is 2 7s are. So you are going to get 49 upon 3, your a upon b. Okay, now in the next step, what we have to find out this ratio. So let us consider common multiple. So let the common multiple be x. So your a becomes 49x and your b becomes 3x. Okay, now what we want to find out? 3a square minus 7b square upon 3a square plus 7b square. Now in this you are going to put the values of a and b. So this is 3, your a is 49x, so square is there, minus 7, your b is 3x, so 3x square. Same thing will be here also, only here we are going to put plus sign. Okay, now in the next step we have to take squares. This is 3 into, now you want to find out square of 49. Okay, so let me find out square of 49 first. Okay, if you take square of 49, you are going to get 2401. Okay, so 2401 x square we are going to write here, minus 7 into square of 3 is 9x square. So in this way I have written whatever we are going to get. Here I forgotten to write x square, so that is what I am going to write here. Now in the next step you are going to multiply this 3 into 2401. Okay, and if you do this, 3 1 ja 3, 3 0 ja 0, 3 8 ja 24, 3 2 ja 6 plus 2 gives you 8. So 8403 you are going to get here. Okay, and you know 7 9 ja is 63. Here also 7 9 ja 63. Now in the next step you are going to do subtraction here and here addition. So 3 minus 3 gives you 0, 10 minus 6 gives you 4. This is 3, so 83. Okay, and here you have to add, so 3 3 becomes 6, this is 606 and 8 4. Now what you are going to do, cancellation of this, so x square get cancelled, and here you have to do cancellation of 8340 with 8466. Okay, so let us do cancellation of this by 2 first. Okay, so if you do cancellation of this by 2, this is 2 4 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 7 ja and 0 ja. And here 2 4 ja, 2 ja, 3 ja, 3 ja. Okay. Now let me see by which I can divide it. 3. Okay. Now let us do cancellation by 3. This is 3 1 ja, this is 3 4 ja, 1 ja, 1 ja. Here also 1 ja, 2 ja, 9 ja, 0 ja. Again you have to do cancellation by, this is 1411, this is 1290. So let me see. Okay, sorry students, if you do multiplication of 3 with 2401, you are going to get 7203 instead of 8403. So that was my mistake. Now see, if you do proper multiplication, subtraction and addition, you are going to get this number. Now x square get cancelled. Now do cancellation by 7. So this is 7 1 ja, 0 ja, 7 2 ja and 0. Here 7 1 ja, then 0, 7 3 ja 21, 5 6, 7 8 ja 56. Okay, now again let us do cancellation of these two by 2. So if you do by 2, 2 5 ja, 1 ja, 0 ja. Here you are going to get 5 10. 2 5 ja, 1 ja, 9 ja. Here you are getting 5 1 9. Again you have to do cancellation by 3. So 1 ja, 7 ja, 0 ja. Here 1 ja, 7 ja, 3 ja. So finally you are going to get 170 upon 173 in this case. Okay. So in this way, see, this is very simple. Only the thing is what, cancellation is little difficult. Okay. Now let me solve question number 4. You can see question number 4. In question number 4, you have to solve all these questions so that you are going to get your x value. Now in this we are going to solve first, this is third, fourth and sixth. Second and 5 we are not going to do. Only 1, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Now I am solving first one. Okay, so let us see the solution. You can see the question. Your question is x square plus 12x minus 20 upon 3x minus 5 is equal to x square plus 8x plus 12 upon 2x plus 3. Now what we want to do, we want to solve this and find out value of x. Okay, so first you can see the first ratio. Here what is there, 12x minus 20, here 3x minus 5. Suppose I am multiplying this denominator by 4. So what we are going to get, 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20. That is same terms. Similarly here if you do by multiplication by 4, you are going to get 2 4s are 8 and 3 4s are 12. So what we have to do, we have to multiply each ratio by 1 upon 4, because we don't want to multiply any number by in the numerator, and in the denominator we want to multiply by 4. So 1 upon 4 we are going to multiply. Okay, so multiplying by 1 upon 4 on both the sides. Okay, so if you multiply by 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4 means what? You are going to multiply your numerator by 1 and denominator by 4. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, both by both the sides. So multiplying by 1 upon 4 on both the sides, remaining things will be as it is. Okay, now if you do multiplication, let us see what we are going to get. Your numerator will be as it is. Here 4 3s are 12x, 4 5s are 20. Same way here 4 2s are 8x and 4 3s are 12. Okay, now see, terms are same. So what we have to do, we are going to do dividendo, so that this denominator get cancelled in the numerator. So by dividendo. Okay, let us see what we are going to get after doing dividendo. What is dividendo? Keep your numerator as it is, then minus of denominator. Okay, and your denominator will be as it is. This is what dividendo we are going to do. So your numerator minus of denominator, that is 8x plus 12. Here also same thing, 8x plus 12. Now in the next step you are going to open the brackets and see what we are getting here. Minus 12x plus 20, because we have to change the sign, and minus 12 plus 12 minus 20 plus 20 get cancelled. Same way here also we are going to get same thing, minus 8x minus 12x, so 8x minus 12x they get cancelled. Understood now? 8 minus 8x and 12 minus 12. Now what we are getting here, x square upon 12x minus 20. Here also same thing, x square upon 8x plus 12. Okay, now since in the numerator x is there, and if you put x value 0, this equation is going to satisfy. So clearly I can say x is equal to 0 is one solution. Why? Because if you put x is equal to 0, you are going to get 0 here also and here also, and 0 equals to 0. So x is equal to 0 satisfies this condition. That is why I have written clearly x is equal to 0 is one solution. Now if x is not 0, then your x square get cancelled, and you are going to get here 1 upon 12x minus 20 is equal to 1 upon 8x plus 12. Okay, now let us simplify this. Do cross multiplication. So this becomes 8x plus 12 is equal to 12x minus 20. Now let us simplify this. Your 12x is bigger, so transfer this 8x to this side and minus 20 to this side. So this becomes 12 plus 20, and here 12x minus 8x. Understood now? We have transferred this 8x to right hand side and minus 20 to left hand side. So if you do addition of this 32, this is 4x, so x becomes 32 upon 4. 4 8s are 32. So finally you are going to get here x is equal to 8. So this is your answer, x is equal to 8. Okay, understood now? So in this way I have completed first question. Now remaining three, that is third, fourth and sixth. See, third, fourth and sixth are similar questions, and that we are going to do in the next class. Now for today, you all please revise whatever is taught today. That is very important to understand. Okay, and if you are having any doubts, you can ask me.